Calling all heroes. Hey there, superheroes! This is your host, Manny
and Justin.
Welcome to the React Cast. One of the best DC movies, in my opinion, of all time. If they're, out of so many failures, live-action DC movies they've had, this movie, back in 2005...
Oh my gosh.
Was like, if they had continued the series, I think it would have earned like a lot more respect for DC. And in fact, I remember even nowadays, people are still like, why don't you just bring Keanu, someone who's loved and everything, into the DCU, continue his story, just say he's from, because Keanu or Constantine could be a multiverse person, so he could be generally in DCU, but
yeah, because technically in the if there's any young viewers, please go watch it before we spoil anything for you. It is wonderful, an incredible movie. It's worth it, and it holds up the test of time.
Yes,
the graphics. There's maybe one part where there's CGI that you're not going to love. Bear through it. It is in hell. But the rest of the movie is absolutely, check it out if you can. It's totally worth it.
So let's go ahead and they are re-releasing. Constantine in 4K. I don't know if it's in theaters or if it's going to be like digital.
I might have to take that CGI comment back then. But this might be really good.
But even if it's in theaters, let's go ahead and see the trailer. Just for the people that have never seen this movie, or even the ones that have, like we have, that loved it. Let's go ahead and go through this trailer once again, because it has been a very, very long time. I was an itty-bitty kid at the time this came out. I watched it later in my teenage years. It's been a very long time. So let's go ahead and give this a shot now. He still looks the same today, by the way.
Sure about this?
No.
This was amazing, bro.
This was the CGI part I was talking about.
See things humans aren't supposed to see.
It looks good.
What if I told you that God and the devil made
Lucifer, bro.
Kind of a standing bet for the souls of all mankind.
Hell.
I tell you to stay on your meds.
Demons stay in hell. Angels in heaven.
Like, yeah, it's packed with all kinds of great actors.
Yeah, actors and action.
I deport their sorry ass straight back to hell. This isn't the usual game. I can feel it. Something's coming.
You need to see what you see.
There's no turning back.
Yes.
The road to salvation begins tonight.
Constantine.
Oh.
Into the light I command thee.
The acting in this movie is incredible.
This world is mine. Hi. My name's John.
That gun. That gun.
Okay, so it's gonna be digital. Okay.
I guess
I'm
God
getting
has
it.
a plan for all of us.
I'm getting it. You should get it.
Yeah. Listen, I am telling you, like, what was the cast again for this?
Oh, cast?
Yeah. Well, while you're looking that up, if you haven't seen this, I'm telling you guys need to watch it. Constantine, one of the most underrated DC projects. I know when it came out, it was beloved, so I know it's not underrated in sense of like popularity, but it's underrated that people have forgotten about just how great it was.
Yeah, there's not good enough fan base for it.
I mean, my favorite part about it was what's his name? Peter Stormare.
Yeah,
or however you say his name. His performance as Lucifer is probably one of the key highlights of the movie, and this movie is full of highlights.
Yeah.
I love the way they portrayed every single character, every single importance to that character. Like, when he enters the room, you know that is the big bad guy that you gotta...
And that really genuinely is his character as well, because from what I'd heard in the interviews a while ago, is he actually asked the director if he could choose the outfit that you see that is very iconic in that scene.
Yes.
He was the one that chose the style of paint that they used on him, and the darkness with the tone of light, the voice, all of that was totally on him. So he's just a great actor, and I guess in a sense a good director for himself as well.
Yeah, and it is a very, very, like, Constantine in general is a very, very dark character in DC. So
Absolutely.
He's someone that was cursed, you know, to cure his cancer. He basically made the deal with the devil, and now hell wants his soul, and he is basically fighting back. And he's one of the best magicians. He's one of my favorite characters in the DC comics. There's in fact a show, Constantine, that was amazing too.
Great.
So basically anything involving this property has been amazing, but Keanu deserves as much success as he can get, because he's honestly the epitome. Like, him and Jim Carrey are like, if there's no reason why you don't want to watch like Sonic 3, watch it just for these two, because that's the first project they've run together with, and those two guys have my utmost respect for just the type of human beings they are. And this movie, seriously, man, buy it.
And that's why he's perfect for this part, because at the end of the day, Constantine, what his goal is to stop himself from going to hell and to reach heaven, to reach God and become light in that point of righteousness as much as humanly possible.
Well, that's only in maybe this movie.
In this movie.
Yeah, because in the comics, John Constantine hates everybody. He thinks angels are just as bad as demons.
Which they kind of are, because if you watch the movie, if you haven't, please, Tilda Swinton does an incredible job as Gabriel. If you have seen it, she I'm not going to say as good as Lucifer, but she gets really close to being equal to it, because she murders that part. Yeah. The way that she feels the guilt, the way that she tries to attack Constantine. I don't want to spoil too much, but watch it, check it out, and see if you agree with me.
Yeah, just watch it, because I know a lot of you guys are, based on like the YouTube analytics, most of you guys are in our age bracket, so you guys already know what we're talking about. But there are younger folks that watch this content, so fellers. I would say go ahead and watch this movie. It is rated R, so be advised, and it is actually a horror fantasy movie. And I will say there are general scenes in this movie that will like play back at you. Yeah. So I still think it was like one of the scary movies when I watched it for the first time. But it's definitely something you guys should give it a watch. If this was
on the window with the
if this was releasing in theaters, I would be going there.
Yeah, totally.
Like, that's how great and incredible this movie was. And I've heard they're making Constantine too, so I think maybe that's why they're going with Keanu, because James Gunn thankfully has the alternative universe or the Elseworld stories. And I think Constantine is a great way to tackle that scene, right? So, okay. And with that, you guys, we are going to go ahead and close this episode up. Again, thank you for joining us every week if you've been doing so. If you're new to the channel, thank you for checking us out.
Welcome.
Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button.
Please.
And leave a comment, because it really does help us out with the YouTube algorithm. We are on our way to hitting that 500 before we can turn that 500 to 5,000.
And then into a million, baby.
There you go, right? Eventually. But
we're coming.
And don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you know whenever we have our uploads. But remember, guys, the main thing of this entire existence of this channel is to stop the hate
and spread the love.
We'll see you guys next time.